Let's get this started because we're here for wellness. We're here for well-being.
Hi, everyone.
We're here for...
I'm Courtney Stewart, Vice President of Strategic Communications at Missouri Foundation for Health, where our mission is to eliminate the underlying causes of health inequities, transform systems, and enable individuals and communities to thrive. We are a proud partner of the 2020 Queen Within Virtual Women's Empowerment Experience. I want to say congratulations to all of you on your participation and on prioritizing your health and your well-being, not only in a time like this, but all the time. It's very important, and it's definitely what queens do. Take care.
Hello, my beautiful queens. Thank you so much for joining us here today. My name is Desiree S. Coleman. I am the founder of the Queen Within, and I am thrilled that you have taken time out to prioritize your own wellness. We have so many great things in store for you, but I want to tell you how this event was born. I'm a speaker, I'm a writer, but my most important job is mom. I have two beautiful, amazing daughters who fuel me, and they are my why. And so what does that mean? Y'all, I went through one of the most challenging seasons of my life. It was a place of brokenness. It was a time when I literally could not imagine how to reimagine my own life and how to create a place of wholeness. But God, I put in mad work to heal, to learn, to prioritize my own wellness, to focus on mind, body, and spirit wholeness, to grow, to understand, and to be my best self. And now I want to take everything I have learned and share it with you. Y'all, my pain produced purpose that led to power. And that is what I am here to do today, to empower you. Welcome, Queen. Sit back, get your journal out, be focused, and let's take it all in. And before we get started, I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of the amazing people who made this happen, including our sponsors. So shout out to our sponsors. If you are following us on social media, tag us at Queen Within You. Let's get this party started.
Hi, my name is Morgan L. Williams, and I am the creator of Oh So Sisterly. Oh So Sisterly was started in 2019 and served as a platform for women to be able to share their story. And one thing that I've learned over the years is that there is various ways in which you can share your story. There are several ways that our website leverages, and that's poetry, that's through fashion, that's through music, that's through storytelling. And we wanted women to be able to read the poem and be reminded that in spite of their surroundings, in spite of their circumstances, or whatever they're going through, that they have the strength to be able to not only get through it, but to come out beautiful, like a phoenix.
I catch dreams like wishes, crochet them into the image of the woman I hope to be. I wear them like a cape, like my favorite friend's jacket. I move and dance and find strength in their fruition. I close my eyes, envision the most magical life, one without worry or contradiction, one filled with love and inception. And I'm liberated in possibility. I'm elevated. I'm on cloud 9. My dreams are mine, and they are positively beautiful. My dream catcher spans the sky, my infinite why, where I can question and fester and dream as wide as the whites and blues that cushion them. And there is no containing or constraining them. I dream for me, I dream for you.
Hey ladies, my name is Dr. Courtney Beasley. I am a doctor of psychology and the founder of Put in Black. Put in Black is a platform designed to help improve Black communities' access to health information.
Awesome. Dr. Beasley, I am so happy to have you here. Y'all, please be sure to go check out Put in Black on Instagram. We're going to dive right in. So please tell us, with all that's going on, why is mental health so important right now?
Yeah. So I believe mental health is important always because some of the things that I've been reflecting on through my conversations with clients and with people in my personal life too is these themes that come up throughout our lives outside of pandemic time, election time, protests. And it's really about being comfortable with ourselves and in moments of silence and when we don't have a lot of things going on, which I know that's the experience for many people. And also just this lack of connection that many of us are feeling, right? Like we're not able to see our friends and family the way that we used to, or if it's not that, maybe you're not able to travel in the ways that you were used to. So those are themes that come up throughout our lives, but it seems to be really weighing on people right now because we have more time to think about it and to feel it.
And to sit in the discomfort.
Yeah, that's been huge. Yeah.
So if people are struggling, like what would you say to them? What are some practical things that people can be doing right now, today, to sort of support their mental health?
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad you emphasized today. Yeah, because that's important. So I cannot stress the significance of taking time to breathe and breathing with intention and really just like, and what that does for your body, right? It helps to decrease your heart rate, your blood pressure, and also just gives you some space so that we're not being so reactive when we have some time to think before responding to whatever is going on in our environment. Paying attention to like, if you need to go to the bathroom, that's huge. Sometimes we'll hold it because we're like, oh, I got to get through this or I have to do this thing. Have you eaten today? What are you eating? What are you putting into your body? How are you talking to yourself? Saying something like, all right, I'm good. Like, look at what I just did today. Celebrating the things throughout your day that you're able to accomplish. Even if sometimes it might be hard to get out of bed, but you got out of bed, you made up your bed, you cleaned up your home. Whatever it is, like find these little moments to celebrate.
I like that. I hear gratitude in that as
Huge.
well. What's the power of gratitude?
I think especially in times when we're sort of inundated with a lot of negative stuff, it reminds us like, hey, no, like we're still surrounded by abundance, especially in this country. I hear a lot of people feeling hopeless and frustrated and angry, all these things, which are understandable. But within all that's going on in our country, we still are incredibly fortunate. Many of us, right? I understand that some people really are simply trying to survive, but many of us, like we have water, right? And I'm fully aware of some people not having clean water, but like we have water, food, a place to sleep, people to talk to, those kind of things.
You make me think about like the unhoused and like how folks may be yearning for community or just having their basic needs met. You make me think about also folks who may be incarcerated in this moment and, not being able to socially distance. So I do think that we're inundated with so many things and constant realizations of what's not right, that it's hard to just remember the basics that are okay.
Really, truly, because we can get so caught up in this narrative of like, oh, like throw 2020 out, like 2020 is trash, all this stuff. And I'm like, wait, what? There's still some beautiful things happening right now. Like some people are really thriving too. And some people are getting closer with their families. Some people are checking more in on their health. And yeah, those other things, like there's still awful things that happen every single day. And that's been happening, right? Outside of this time in our country. But yeah, it's incredibly important to think of like, if you're able to get up and walk, if you can go for a walk or if you can get up and stretch, those are things to be grateful for.
I was like groggy and not feeling well yesterday. And like, I gotta power through and like literally just didn't have the energy. So I woke up today with gratitude and appreciation for health, right? For energy to go about my day to day, for, strength to get up, get bathed, get the kiddos going, all of the things that we take for granted because we may be well. So
right. And I'm so glad you brought that up, because I had a moment yesterday actually where I was like doing my dishes. I think I had just finished cooking and I was like starting to complain a bit, like, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like, and I was like, wait, there was a time when, due to health stuff in my life, where I wasn't able to move around as easily as I was yesterday. Right. I'm like, wait a minute, let me wash these dishes with a smile.
I love that. So obviously you are a clinician, you see patients. What do you say to the people who are like, I don't do therapy, that's just not for me?
Yeah, I say that you're a human being. You have feelings, you have thoughts, you have experiences, and we've all experienced various forms of trauma. We tend to think of trauma as like these huge catastrophic things, like someone who's in the military, someone who's seen someone be killed. But no, there are different ways that this shows up in our lives, and then it manifests later in our lives, like in our relationships and the ways we take care of ourselves and how we communicate. And specifically for the Black community, we have these narratives that say like, oh, it's not for us. Like you be strong. And especially like the archetype of the strong Black woman, right? Of like, you take care of everybody else, you don't complain, and you keep moving forward because that's what you do. And there's no time or space to really check in with yourself and say like, wait, what's going on with me? Like, why is my chest tight? Like, why am I feeling all this tension in my body? Or why do I keep getting sick? And it's really about like having that space and that awareness to check in with how you're feeling and being able to name it too.
So what happens if people have pain that goes undiagnosed and baggage that they're carrying over time?
Mm-hmm. I think it's, I appreciate the way you asked that, because I think it's less about it being not diagnosed and more about acknowledging it and then finding ways to address it. So if we go throughout our lives and we're carrying all this, if there's resentment towards our loved ones, if it's feeling like we've been treated unfairly, if it's feeling like why is my life this way? Like those kind of things. And we're going throughout our lives like that, then we start to see it in the ways that we communicate with people. We see it in us like being very reactive and having these high stress levels and having high blood pressure and having unhealthy relationships with ourselves too. So whether like if we choose not to address pain, sadness, grief, whatever the thing is, it's still going to come out. So the better option is like, let's address it. Let's find ways to heal. And that way it's not coming out in the form of us being sick or being really tired or not being able to fully live and enjoy this life.
I love that. That is like tweetable and t-shirtable.
Tweetable.
Which is, if we are not acknowledging the sadness, the grief, the pain, all of the things, it will come out,
Right.
But the healthier, more productive thing is that we would process it, be able to deal with it and move forward versus carrying this knapsack and it coming out in all of these other ways.
Right. And so often we think like, oh, well, if I shut down, if I suppress it, right? If I act like it doesn't exist, then it doesn't. No, it's there. It's simply in your body, living in your body, and it's going to come out in ways that you don't want. So, and yeah, that's something I see a lot of is just shutting down, and people acknowledge that. It's like, nope, that happened. And then I didn't deal with it because I think there's often this fear of if I like this idea of like, if I start to cry, if I let myself feel the thing, it might consume me, or like, when will it ever end?
We don't deal with it. What's at stake?
Right. So it would be, what we're seeing today. It's our people dying at disproportionate rates. It's us having disproportionately poor health outcomes compared to other races in our country. When you think of diabetes, when you think of heart health, gut health, when you think of our psychological well-being, everything. So what all this information is telling us is that if we don't find ways to to release the different emotions that we're feeling, then it's going to manifest in these illnesses.
So that's why organizations like Girl Track, which allow you to take a deep breath, to walk, and to center yourself, are so important because you're combating those preventable diseases.
And I think we often underestimate how powerful that is, like to really take time to breathe. That's powerful because so often we're like this, and we're taking shallow breaths, and our bodies need that oxygen. It needs like that sort of like release and like allowing your body to be a bit more relaxed too, and your mind.
So I also hear you saying to prioritize yourself is to ask yourself the question, what do I need right now? So,
and really making that a practice every day and throughout the day too, because it might look different. It might be like, I really need to talk to my friend right now. Or it might be, I need a minute. Like I need to step away from this. It might be, I need sleep is huge. Or like, I need a snack. That's my thing.
I carry snacks around.
That's important too. I feel like that's a great self-care habit to have. Or like, I need to dance or, just have fun.
Yep. Hey, y'all, I hope that you love that conversation with Dr. Courtney. She is amazing. We could have gone on and on. And so what we did was recorded part 2 of that conversation. So many nuggets of wisdom. If you want to catch part 2, head on over to our website, Queen Within You, for part 2 of the conversation with Dr. Courtney. But now I get to give away some prizes. So Lifetime Fitness, one of our great sponsors, put together a spa package, including a 60-minute massage and some spa products. And we're even going to throw in a lip bar lipstick from one of our other sponsors, the Lip Bar. So if you want to win this, drop in the chat right now. Answer this question. Loving myself means. And y'all, we're going to be in the chat. We're going to be responding, and we're going to pick the most amazing result to win. We're going to keep the party going, and we're going to select a winner from the chat. See y'all soon.
You don't know how much I care for you. It's crazy. All day for your love. You're putting me to work. Got a spell on me. Girl magic. Yeah. Black girl magic. Oh, black girl magic. Yeah, it's black girl magic. I don't care what you say. It's magic. Excuse me, but I really have to tell you this. It's been a while. Me love your style. Me love your tenderness. Your cocoa butter skin and all your cherry lips. And you're the only one who love me. Can I tell you this? You need to know right now how much I care about you though. Wanna show you that your love is worth much more than gold. And you're the queen, the only one you know who loves me so. So listen when me sing this, sing along. You don't know how much I care for you. It's crazy. All day for your love. You're putting me to work. Got a spell on me. Girl magic. Yeah. Black girl magic. Oh, it's black girl magic. Yeah. Black girl magic.
We're going to keep the party going. I asked my friend, Chef Bon Kenny, to talk to us about healthy eating. Y'all, it has been a journey for me. I have had ups, I have had downs because I've been trying to do plant-based and it's hard. So I asked her to tell us what are some ways that we can do to incorporate more vegetables in our diet. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi guys, welcome to 5 Minutes with Fawn. My name is Fawn Kenny, aka Chef Kenny, from Exit to Vegan Plant-Based Meal Prep Services. I'm honored to be part of the Queens Within virtual learning experience. I'm sure you all already eat the vegetables, the fruits, the grains, and the nuts. All you have to do now is just increase and up that volume of those whole foods. Then you can take baby steps into swapping out different things such as milk, eggs, butter, and condiments. So for instance, milk, you can swap it out with cashew milk, almond milk, hemp seed milk. I mean, there's a plethora of milks out there at the stores for you to swap out. As far as the eggs, you can swap it out with applesauce, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and bananas even. Or if you don't want to do that, you can buy the egg replacements at the stores. As far as the butters, there's different types of brands out there that you can buy. For the cheeses, now I'm a cheesehead, so I'm very particular about my cheese. There's cheese brands like Daya, where it melts just like regular cheese and you don't even know the difference. Now let's get to it. Today we're gonna do a Vietnamese spring roll salad bowl. Now we all love spring rolls, but not all the work that goes behind it. All the soggy wrapping paper, the ripped wrapping paper, and all that. So we're just gonna throw it in a bowl and call it a day. For the sake of time, I already prepped my vegetables. The prep will take about 10 minutes and the total recipe will take about 30 minutes. So I have here some shredded carrots, some bell peppers, some cucumbers, some mixed greens, cabbage, and some herbs, mint and cilantro. I also have some cut tofu and also 2 types of noodles. Traditionally, the noodles would be rice vermicelli. For the keto-friendly folks, we have our shirataki noodles, which is made from konjac flour. So now we season our tofu. Tofu is cut into about 1/4 inch thick cubes. You don't want it too thick or the cooking time will be longer. The ingredients to season the tofu is a high heat oil. Today we have avocado oil, some coconut aminos and Bragg's aminos, and onion powder, garlic powder, and pepper. So this is about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, and 1 tablespoon of Bragg's aminos. And our dry ingredients, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And all you do is just mix it together. Make sure everything is coated evenly. You can also prep this and keep it refrigerated for it to be more marinated. After seasoning tofu, just pop it in the air fryer for about 15 minutes on 400 degrees. The way I do it, I take it out every 5 minutes and shake it up a little bit, make sure everything is fried evenly. After 15 minutes, it'll look like this. If you don't have an air fryer, that's okay. You can pan fry it or oven bake it, but please keep in mind that it'll take about 10-15 more minutes for cooking time. Now we're done with the tofu. Now let's get to the real fun, the sauce. The sauce is boss. That's what pulls it all together. The main event, the sauce. I have 1/2 cup of hoisin sauce here. We have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, and a teaspoon of sesame oil. And then you just mix it up. Now it's a little thick, so you want to add some warm water to this. I have about 3 tablespoons of water. And you mix it until it's thorough. You get a good consistency, not too thick, not too thin. And we are done. For the full recipe, check us out on Instagram at Exit to Vegan and at PKinneyFit. Please join me on your road to wellness and be sure to exit to vegan along the way.
Shout out to Fawn Kenny of Exit to Vegan. Thank you, Queen, for showing us how to increase our plant-based intake. Now, I know going vegan is not for everyone, but the point is that you would think about the choices you're making about the food that you put into your body, because we're here to talk about mind, body, and spirit wellness. And so thank you, Fawn, for just giving us a couple of tips of how we can enjoy that plant-based life. And I'm ready to give out some prizes. I have an Amazon Echo Dot. If you want an Amazon Echo Dot, drop in the chat and say self-care means to me. Let's keep it moving, y'all.
Hey, I'm Erica with Collective STL here in St. Louis, Missouri. It is important for us as women to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. Movement, health and nutrition, because we are people who carry our communities on our backs. If we're not well, then we can't help other people be well. So it's always important to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Whether it's through simple movement, maybe it's cardio, yoga. Yoga is really important. It can impact your emotional self as well as your mental state. And it definitely has its physical benefits. When you are doing yoga, you are trying to unite your mind and your body. There are so many poses in yoga that benefit us physically, but also spiritually. So there are poses that will help you to release things that you didn't even know you needed to release. And that's really important to get rid of toxicity in your body so that you can be well, not only for yourself, but because we carry so much of our community on our backs, it's important for us to take care of ourselves so we can be well for them. If you don't have time to work out, I think there's always little practical things that you could be doing if you are at home, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. When you're sitting down, maybe watching TV or doing your work because you work remotely, there are several movements that you can do in your body that will help you to release tension and that will help you to burn calories simply. There are things that you can do while you can multitask. Women are some of the best multitaskers. So while you are sitting down, maybe typing out that email, you could be rolling those shoulders, or you could be stretching out that neck. There are multiple things that you can make time for, even when you don't have time. Movement in your body can be as simple as you make it. So for example, with yoga, it can be an intimidating process, but it's very practical and simple. So if you're sitting in a chair just doing your work, or maybe you're even watching television, wake up first thing in the morning, you can sit up, you can simply straighten that spine, inhale, those hands above your head, exhale to bring them down. Just a few simple breaths will start to get your body to wake up or just energize it. Inhale again, touch those palms, look up and down to stretch your neck. Exhale, bring those hands back down by your side. Good. You can roll up shoulders, forward and backward. So whatever you do one way, you should do it the other. Good. You can rotate the head to give the neck a stretch. And again, whatever you do one way, you do the other way. And you can do some spine twists. Twists in yoga are really good for detox. So you can exhale and breathe. Twist that spine. Try to look over the shoulder. Come out of the twist and go the other way. You can twist as deeply or as shallow as you need. Come back up. Maybe even lean forward, reaching toward your toes. You can feel a stretch in your shoulders when you do this, reaching toward the toes. Coming back up. So you move your spine in each direction, forward. If you want to stretch backward, you can grab something behind you and simply lift the chest. Make sure that you're breathing whatever you do. And bring your knees to your chest, just sitting in a chair. You don't even need a yoga mat. You can offer some leg extensions, maybe 1 or 2 times. You might hear a little cracking in the knees, that's a good thing. Get your body moving. So, although the Collective STL is St. Louis based, anyone in St. Louis can come out and join us on a Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. at 1400 North Market. If you're not here in St. Louis with us, you can definitely log on to YouTube. We have a channel with a plethora of videos that you can access so that you can be with us in spirit. It's never too late to get your body moving. You will see benefits eventually. Don't count yourself out. So even if you feel like, oh, it's way too late, I should have started sooner, it's never too late to start. You can start right now in this moment, and you will definitely reap benefits. Eventually, it's a practice, it's a process. You just have to commit. Make a commitment to yourself first, and then make a commitment to whatever practice or workout that you think that you want to pursue. It's never, ever too late.
Shout out to Erica Harris of the Collective STL. Y'all, I love this group. They are so community oriented. It is such a vibrant group. Erica and her husband Terry are the bomb. This queen, though, today showed us some easy movements that we could be doing even as we're sitting on our Zoom calls. I think the point is not that we will run out and run a marathon tomorrow, but if that's your jam, go for it. The point is that every day we're moving. Every day we're just taking a little bit of time to focus on our own health, to center ourselves. And if it's just 30 minutes, taking a walk or doing some gentle stretches, let's do what we can to be well in our body. All right, I got another prize. How about a $25 Amazon gift card? Drop in the chat below. Taking care of myself means, and we will pick a winner. Let's keep this party going. Let's keep this party going.
Hi, I'm Keisha I. Patrick. I am a licensed and practicing attorney and an ordained minister. And I am also passionate about ministry and justice.
Okay, so Keisha, we're in a whole global pandemic. How can people keep their spirits lifted during this very challenging time?
Yeah, so it's hard. I think to stay grounded, you have to find your source of peace. And for me, my source of peace is God and my relationship with God. And so for me, that means journaling regularly. That means doing a daily devotional and time of prayer and meditation. And that's how I stay grounded. And writing things down, getting it off your chest and being honest with yourself about how you're feeling. Yes.
So how is it possible for people to keep the faith when there's so much happening and things may not look great?
So I think that we should embrace doubts. I think that our faith grows when we are honest with God about what our questions are, when we're honest with God about our disappointments, when we can take those to God, because God can handle it. I think one of the things that I felt growing up and have heard other people say is that you don't doubt God. Well, there's a whole book, the book of Job, where Job's asking all these questions. And it doesn't say Job doubted God, but he definitely has some questions now, doesn't he? So it's okay to doubt. In fact, that doubt should drive us to ask questions, and God has answers. So if your faith is challenged, that's okay. Don't leave it there. Follow the urge, the something's wrong feeling that you have, and ask God about it, and God will answer.
So if people are feeling icky on the inside and just off kilter, or maybe even that they've lost their faith, what would you say to them?
You're feeling icky on the inside and off kilter, I would suggest that you go to counseling, because I think sometimes it's good to process feelings with another person who's trained to help us through that, right? But if you've lost your faith, again, I just let God know. If you don't even believe in God anymore, I was talking with someone earlier today, and I said, it's okay for you to have a moment or a season, maybe even that you feel like your faith is gone, because I'm in your corner and I'm praying for you. Your faith is going to return, because your homegirls, your family, your friends, your loved ones, we're holding you down. And so have friends who can pray for you when you don't know how to pray for yourself. Have friends who can encourage you when you don't know how to encourage yourself. Because that moment comes for all of us. And then quite honestly, there are times when I'm down and I feel like I call everybody and no one's available. And that's when I have to learn how to encourage myself. There's a scripture I like in Romans chapter 4, and it says that Abraham hoped against hope. And that's just something I've been hanging on to during this pandemic, to hope when it doesn't even make sense to hope.
Hope is a gift.
Hope is a gift. Hope is a gift.
I think about a challenging season of my life, and I kind of felt like, why do I maintain my hope? And I felt like for me, God kind of said, it's better to have hope than to be hopeless. And so celebrate the hope, even if it's just a sliver of hope, even if things look crazy, appreciate that hope, because that allows you to anticipate something better coming.
Yes. Hope holds me down. Hope, just in the midst of everything that's going on, I'm not letting go of hope. Hope for change, hope for promises of God to come to pass in my life, in my workspace, in my personal life, in my loved ones' lives. Hope for change in this country, hope for change, hope for justice. Fight for justice, don't just hope. But hope that, just hope. Hope is special. Hope is a gift. Hope is transformative.
I'm resisting the urge to say up with hope, down with dope.
That's a good saying too.
But I think what you said, going back to something you said earlier, you talked about your friends being able to hold you down. So that's the value of a tribe and a community of people who support you. Yes. And it's also maintaining the expectation that things will get better. Because once you've lost that hope, you're not expecting anything to change. So hope truly is a gift. So kind of in light of where we are, I know you talked about justice. Talk about the intersection between faith and racial justice.
Well, first of all, we have to hope, right? So we have to see what is going on, but we can't get stuck here. We can't believe that that's all that there is. Faith is belief. And hope, and our hope as Christians is certain, because our hope is in our God, who is a deliverer, who is a liberator. And with racial justice, we have to work for it. Faith without works is dead. So our hope should, spring us into faith that act as God has gifted us to act, whatever your gifts are. If your gift is teaching, teach about justice. If your gift is singing, sing about justice. If you're sitting at tables where you can make a change, and you are, wherever you're working, you can make a change. God has put you there to make a change. The hope that we have, the faith that's left, talk about these things.
I love that. So what parting words would you leave people with? And as you think about the Queen Within and all that it embodies, what would you say to all these amazing women who've joined us?
So I'd just like to leave you with a scripture that is important to me, that helps me, and that's Ephesians chapter 1, verse 19. And it simply says that you would know the exceeding greatness of God's power in you. We have exceedingly great power inside of us, and we're also created in God's image. We are co-creators with God. So we have to use this power and this creative ingenuity that we have to change the world.
Awesome. Girl power, woman power. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Keisha, thank you so much. We appreciate all that you have shared. close us out today. Y'all, don't let this be the last time we see each other. Stay connected with me at Queen Within You. Hit us up, queenwithinyou.com. Get on our email list, and let's keep this positivity going. So, special guest, take it away.
Hey guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys know that you are queens like me, my mom, and my sister. Bye. Queens, follow my mom at Queen Within You. Also, if you want to get amazing merch like me and my sister, make sure you go to queenwithinyou.com. And while you're there, we want to keep in touch with you, so please sign up for our email list.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us at the Queen Within Virtual Women's Empowerment Experience. If you like what you heard today, please show some love on social media at Queen Within You. Also, like, share, follow, and use the hashtag Queen Within You to tell us your thoughts from the day. Again, thank you so much to all the sponsors, including Cigna, the Missouri Foundation for Health, 96.3 The Lou, Hot 104.1, the Collective STL, Chase Park Plaza, Lifetime Fitness, the Live Bar, Exit 2 Vegan, Oh So Sisterly, Put in Black, and so many others. And special thanks to the following people who made this event happen. Shout out to Christina Bailey, Dr. Courtney Beasley, Emily Board, Ernest Carter, Desiree Coleman, Elizabeth Daniel, The Brand, Jason Fry, Erica Harris, Terry Harris, Fawn Kinney, Keisha Patrick, Rashad Whittier, and Elle Williams. Be sure to follow the Queen Within on Facebook and Queen Within You on Instagram to continue to be empowered. I'm Isis M. Jones of 96.3 R&B for the Lou, signing off from the Queen Within Virtual Women's Empowerment Experience, and we'll see you next time.
Just interrupt that. Hey y'all, I hope that you had a fabulous time. I hope that you got all the nuggets of wisdom. I hope that you have enjoyed this moment to prioritize yourself, to feel like you focus on self-care, self-love, and self-empowerment. Y'all, Queen Within is your tribe for all of these things. So I want to make sure that we show all of our sponsors some love. I know Isis shouted them out, but there are a few sponsors who we didn't get to give away some stuff for. So if you missed the pre-party, this is your chance. Okay, our girl at Fawn Kinney, our girl at Exit to Vegan, is donating 7 meals, y'all. So if you saw her making up the good stuff, getting your plant-based on, it looked amazing. Y'all, if you want to win those 7 meals from Exit to Vegan, drop it in the chat, put I want some good food. That's all you need to put, I want some good food. And what we're going to do, we're going to go back. We're going to make sure that everybody had a fair chance to put their comments in, and we will pick a winner and notify you. Also, Tracy Berry McGee. Thank you, Queen. I went on the Own Your Now show. She is giving away her book by the same title, Own Your Now. And she's also offering a free consultation. So if you want that, I want you to write in the comments, drop it in there and say, I love me. Drop it in there and say, I love me. That's how we're going to find you. That's how we're going to pick. Also, Tendai, the hair whisperer, beautiful queen. I had a chance to go on her texture by Tendai, Texture Talk by Tendai. And so she has a beautiful basket of healthcare products. So if you want to win that from Tendai, I want you to drop in the chat. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. We have some amazing sponsors. Also, Lavender and Lux. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you smelled these candles,
It smells so good. It is a Black-owned company. It is all about wellness. There is a bath soap. It's like some salts. It's a whole little beautiful experience. So if you want that, I want you to put in the chat, I need to relax. All right? I need to relax. Also, Ebony Thompson Buckles, that's my girl, y'all. She is of Living My Best Step Life, and she has made a custom mug just for you queens. So if there is a queen out there who is a mom who has some bonus kids and you could use that, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I love my bonus kids. And then finally, I See You Wellness. I See You Wellness has some affirmation cards with all of these positive sayings. So if you need some affirmations, drop in the chat. I need to affirm myself. The lip bar, y'all, we still have some lip bar lipstick. So if you need that, I just want you to put a little kissy face emoji or a little smiley face emoji. We're gonna know that the emojis are for the people who want the lip bar. So thank you again to the rest of our sponsors, including Cigna, Missouri Foundation for Health, Chase Park Plaza, who sponsor our staycation weekend. Also, Lifetime Fitness, who did a number of gifts for us, including a nutrition pack, a wellness mega pack, the Established. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we gave that away. So the Established is a Black-owned beauty brand, and they have some amazing products. So if you love some luxurious products, put just a heart emoji and say, I love me. Heart emoji, I love me. Again, if there is anyone who I have forgot to mention, I apologize, but just know from the bottom of my heart, queens, I thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending some time focusing on yourself. Shout out to some behind the scenes, queen. Y'all, we got a whole setup. It's lights, camera, action over here. We got Edie, the brand, in the building. Elizabeth Danielle. Shout out to Queen Mocha Latte. She was doing her thing on social media. Christina Bailey is here, doing all of the things for 96.3 and Hot 104.1. I got my boo Jason Fry. We got Ernest Carter. We're here at One Family Church. Thank you all. Signing off. Don't let this be the last time. Go right now. Make sure you're on our email list. Make sure you are following us at Queen Within You, and we will see you next time.